Hey guys, DarkendFearz here, and I'm here with a battle against ST Mooty. Now, I believe her YouTube name is MootyPWNS, so I will have a link in the description, I believe. Now, she leads up with Muta Raid, her Rosa Raid, and I predict the Slave Powder, so I actually go into DSI, my Kingdom, to take the Sleep, because that's all I have in this team, and I don't have my Sleep Talking Machamp. It's Substitute Machamp, which I have to change. But anyway, I go into Blissa because I predict the Toxic Spikes, and I actually predicted her switching out into something, so I went for the U-turn, and it breaks the Muta Raid sash, but I mean, it just didn't do as much as I wanted to, but it really doesn't matter. Now I go into Eurosport, who's Scarfed, and I go for the Draco Meteor, and hoping that she wouldn't have a steal, but she does, and it actually does a lot of damage to Pederachi more than I believed it would do. So I predict the Ice Punch, and I'm going to go into Inferno. Well, I didn't really predict anything. I went to Inferno to see what she would lock herself into, and to see what type of Jirachi this was. Now, seeing the Ice Punch, I think it's either Bandit or Scarf, but I probably believe it's Scarf because of the fact that she stayed in and went for the Ice Punch. Or maybe she knew I was locked into something. Now I go into Halo because I know she's locked into the Ice Punch, and I'm going to go set up Stealth Rocks. And now she makes something really good and goes to her Emo Mower, and I can't really hurt that thing except for Blow Punch, which is not very effective. And she sets up the Sub while I switch out into my DSI. Now, the reason why I sent in DSI is because I knew it could pretty much wall this thing. Well, not wall it, but it could take some hits, and maybe I'll wake up and actually break its sub, and maybe even perhaps kill the Emo Mower, and then set up a substitute of my own. But that's not the case because I actually end up sleeping for a while, and I believe she goes for the Shadow Ball this turn, which actually cost her her substitute, which was really bad, and I live with 2 HP, and then I go for the Dragon Dance, and I just decide to outrage this turn because I really wanted to break that sub, and I wasn't sure if a Waterfall was going to break it because this is a bulky Kingdra, and yeah, the sub actually does break, and she's going to go for the Thunderbolt for the kill, and Kingdra's going to go down. I believe I got 2 crits in this match against like a sub, so it was pretty interesting to see that. Now I'm going to go into Caesar, who is my Sword Stand Caesar with a different set, but unfortunately I actually have Choice Band on it instead of Leftovers, so that was an accident. But you know what, Pursuit actually kills while she's switching into Pederachi. I was actually thinking about staying in, but I think that she carried the Fire Punch, that's what she's switching to. So I go into my Latias, who could actually take the hit rather well, and I didn't see that was a crit, so I actually thought it did a lot. So she's gonna go into Suicune, and I'm gonna go for the Surf, and I guess she realized that I'm locked into something, so I'm actually gonna switch while she sets up the sub because that I'm locked into Surf. Surf's not gonna do much to this Calm Mind Suicune, and I'm gonna go into Metagross, and I think I'm gonna go for the Earthquake while she serves me, and Surf's not gonna do all that much, perhaps 1/3, and yeah, that's about 1/3, and I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, and here's I get the second crit on the sub, which actually breaks the sub, which wasn't that helpful because I really didn't know if my Earthquake could break her sub or not. But I'm actually gonna go for the Explode. I'm gonna go for another Earthquake, and yeah, I actually felt fairly confident staying in against this Mence because if it had Fire Blast, I would live it thanks to the Oka Berry. But she actually predicts my switch into Latias and goes for the Dragon Claw while I just plain out Explode, which is good because I actually get to take down that Mence because I don't get intimidated thanks to Clear Body. So down goes the Mence, and I believe I'm going to go into my Latias because it is Scarfed and it is the fastest thing that I have. And she's going to go into Pederachi. Now, I predicted that she would predict that I would go into Caesar, so I actually stay in and take the Fire Punch, which was really good. And I go for the Thunderbolt because I noticed that her team really can't deal with Electro Type moves. But thanks to Serene's Grace, I actually get Power Hacks, and Jirachi is paralyzed, which is great. But she goes into Pedopert to actually take the Thunderbolt, so I realized I had the match won if I could get rid of this Jirachi. I'm going to go into Caesar, predicting the Ice Beam, Earthquake, or Surf, whatever. And I'm actually going to go for a superpower. Now, Stealth Rock really did help me in this match a lot. It wore down a lot of her pokes, and thank God she didn't set it up because this match had a lot of, predicting to do, whatever. So I switch into, stop predicting the Sleep Powder because I know Toxic Spikes are out, and that was a great prediction on my part. Now she's going to go for the Leaf Storm, and I kind of knew it wasn't going to kill me because I know that a Scarf, the Heatran, Fire Blast won't kill me. So I actually stayed in Dynamic Punch, and Rosary dies, and I get a useless crit, but whatever. Because Rosary doesn't have all the best defenses now. I'm gonna get poisoned, and I'm almost gonna die. She's just gonna send in her scenes. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna try a dynamic punch, but she, of course, outspeeds and serves me for the kill. Now, I'm actually going to go into Latias here and not go into Caesar, and I'm going to go for the Grass Knot, which Latias, I just taught it over Trick, because I really need a Swampert counter for this team, but I guess it really worked, because I was able to take out this Swampert. So, good game, ST Mooty. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and rate, comment, subscribe. I mean, 157 subscribers and gaining some every day. That's pretty good for me by my standards. I believe my narrations are getting a bit better. I just have to get a bit new mic, and I don't even know why I'm talking. I just want the match to finish. Just gonna grass out this weekend for the finish, and yeah, great game. I have a question for you guys. Who do you want me to battle? I will ask them to a battle, saying that you guys requested it. Just leave a comment, and hopefully I will battle them. So, bye guys.